Hello, Thunderbirds. It's me, Miss Paget, here for STEAM class remote learning to teach you how to make some rock candy and learn about mixtures and solutions. Here we go.
Hello, Thunderbirds. It's me, Miss Paget, here in my kitchen to show you how to make some rock candy. And along the way, we're going to learn a little bit about science and chemistry. Here are some things you'll need. Some regular sugar, water, and some measuring cups. You're going to need a jar, and then you're going to need some kind of stick or string. Here I have some shish kebab skewers that would work. You could also use chopsticks, or you could use a string. So one of these three types of items would work. And then you're going to need a clothespin, or maybe a bag, chip bag, saber clip, something that's going to stand and hover over the top of the jar. Or you might even use a straw to tie a string. The first thing you're going to need to make a solution in order to make the rock candy is to get a cup of water. And we're going to need to boil it. So I'm going to fill this measuring cup with a cup of water right now. So I'm back with a cup of water that I'm going to put in this measuring cup. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave. It takes about a minute in the microwave for a cup of water to boil. Now while this water boils, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the difference between mixtures and solutions and how this is actually going to grow rock crystal candy.
Trail mix is a mixture. A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that do not form a new substance. There is no chemical reaction, though, and the particles do not band together like they do in a solution. You can easily separate trail mix into the original ingredients, and these ingredients remain unchanged. Adding sugar to boiling water creates a solution. The particles are so small they can't be separated by filtering it. In our case, the solvent is water and the solute is sugar. The sugar is being dissolved into the water. And this creates a solution.
Now when this timer goes off, the water is going to be boiling hot. So I have on these oven gloves to help me stay safe. Boys and girls, you're going to want to have an adult help you with this part. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to need to do is start adding sugar. This is to make a saturated solution. You start by adding a half a cup of sugar first, and then we're going to work our way up to a whole 3 cups of sugar. To add a half a cup at a time until it is all dissolved. It's a saturated solution. That occurs when a solution reaches a point when it cannot dissolve any more of the solute. In this case, the solute is sugar. The solvent is the water. We want to mix this until they're completely incorporated. It almost looks like the sugar is melted within the water. You can't see any more sugar crystals. That's how I know I've created a saturated solution. Now, what's going to happen to form this rock candy is that crystals are going to start to form when the saturated solution here loses some of its solvent, which is water, as it cools. How is water going to go away from this over time? I bet it's going to evaporate. And then crystals are going to form? Wow. Can't wait to see how this works. I think I'd like to make my rock candy purple. So I'm going to add some food coloring here. You might have some food coloring at home in your cupboard. It's going to work exactly the same if you do not have any food coloring. So I'd like to make purple. So I'm going to use blue and red. There's 2 choices here. I'm going to try both ways. One is to use a skewer, or these are for making chopsticks. You need one chopstick. Either one of those would work to grow some crystals on for your rock candy. If you're going to use a stick or a chopstick, you're also going to need a clothespin or a chip clip to kind of hold that into the jar about an inch from the bottom. Or the other option is to use a string and a straw, which you might have at home. So we're going to need the string to kind of drop down in that jar. And get some scissors. All right, now comes the fun part. We have our stick or our string to grow rock crystal candy on. And we are going to dip it in our solution and then roll it around in some sugar before we put it in our jar, where it will continue to grow crystals for the next week.
Now pour the solution into the jar.
All right, so here we have our string and our stick coated in sugar in my purple solution. And we will check on this next week to see our rock crystal candy. Good job, Thunderbirds. See you next week. Have fun learning at home. Bye.